Bartimaeus, here he is. Come on up here. They have no idea that this is going to happen. All right. Now, Bart, all you have to do, you have to remember, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me, a sinner. Something like that. Jesus, son of David, that's your mantra, okay? And you are blind Bart. Just hold that sign right there. Now, we also have, come on, oh no, I know who I want you to be. Come on, you come on up here. No, Judy, come on up here. Blind Bart's mother, Betty. Let's hear it for Betty, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Betty. Stand right there next to your son. Don't show him that other son. All right. Let's see. Oh, right over here, my friend, my girlfriend, Max, right? No. What is it? Who? I thought we called him Max yesterday. I think I called him Max all day long. Oh, wow, that's funny. That was yesterday. Okay, you're going to be Blind Bart's big brother, Bob. Okay, so you come on over there and stand right there next to Judy. Make sure you keep that right there like that. All right, let's see who else we need. Oh, yes, let's see where else we got. This guy right here. Come on up here. Blind Bart's best buddy, Billy. Let's hear it for Billy. This is Billy. Hi, Billy. Just hold that sign right up there. Blind Bart's best buddy, Billy. And then, let's see. I love it. I love it when I start handing out parts like this and everybody tries to hide like you're looking away. I can't see you, like you're invisible. What is that? I don't know. Huh? Yeah, look at him looking down. I see you. You aren't. I'm praying you. Too late. Come up here. Come up here. God did not answer your prayer. This is Blind Bart's big bodyguard, Ben. Woo! And last but not least, Blind Bart's beautiful bride, Beth. Come on, Beth. All right, stand up there and then hold the signs. Okay, so we're going to tell you the story of blind Bartimaeus and that original prayer of the church, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me, a sinner. All right? So everybody's got their signs. Yeah, don't look at the wrong. Okay, very good. Okay, this is the story of Bartimaeus. Bart, actually, it's short for Bartimaeus and not Bartholomew, which he's quick to point out to you. And Bartimaeus is blind. Now, that's not his greatest disability, although he would love to see, but he's always been blind, was born blind. Bart's greatest disability is that he blurts. He blurts a lot. As a matter of fact, in the history of blurting, there's never been anyone as blurt as much as Bartimaeus. And everybody tried to shush Bartimaeus when he blurted.
I would just blurt out things like, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me.
And blind Bart's mother, Betty, she tried to shush him. And blind Bart's big brother, Bob, he tried to shush him.
Jesus, son of David, have mercy.
Blind Bart's best buddy, Billy, he tried to shush him. Shut up. Blind Bart's big brother, bodyguard, Ben. And Blind Bart's beautiful bride-to-be, Beth, she tried to shush. In the history of all the blurting in the world. And he would blurt out the most inappropriate things at the most public of places. Well, I can remember once when he was a little child, just young, and he was at a family restaurant with all of his friends and family. He just blurted out of nowhere,
Jesus, son of David, have mercy.
Something else. No, he had something else to say. He blurted something else. Something came up to him in a family restaurant. I'm hungry. And everybody tried to shush Bartimaeus. Oh, he's out of control. Well, and so what happened was the elders of the village had to gather together and decide what they were going to do to make Bartimaeus stop blurting. Now, they couldn't blame Bart because he was blind. So instead of blaming Bart, they decided they would blame whoever Bart was with whenever he blurted out. And if they couldn't keep Bart from blurting, they would be responsible to say, blind Bart blurts 5 times quickly. Practice, everybody here. Blind Bart blurts. Blind Bart blurts. Blind Bart blurts. Blind Bart 5 times quickly there. 5 blind. Okay, you got it.
I need somebody.
Shh. Well, when you go back to the very beginning of this story, it was like, oh, I remember a time when Bart was with his mother at a family, like a little family restroom, and he must have been 3 or 4 years old, and he just blurted out,
I gotta go really bad.
And
I don't want to go in this room.
and Bart's mother, Betty, she tried to shush him. But it was too late. It was too late. She had to be punished by saying, Very good. Oh, and there was the time that he was sitting with blind Bart's big brother Bob, and they were at church, and the pastor was just about to give the invitation in a very solemn moment, and Bart just blurted out, blind Bart's big brother Bob tried to shush him, but it was too late. He had to be punished by saying, very good. Oh, do you remember the wedding? Oh, the wedding when he was with blind Bart's best buddy, Billy. They were at the wedding. It was just at the moment where they were about to say their I do's, and Bart was sitting up there in the front somewhere, and he blurted out,
Hey, I object!
Billy tried to shush him.
I got something to say about
He
this.
tried to shush him.
I got something to say about this, ladies. But he's not done.
But it was too late. So Billy had to be punished too.
Blind Bart flirt. Blind Bart flirt. Blind Bart flirt. Blind Bart flirt. Blind Bart flirt.
Yeah, very good. Oh, do you remember the funeral? Oh, the funeral was with his big bodyguard, Ben. And the funeral procession was passing by, and everybody was very quiet. And out of nowhere, Bart just blurted out,
Say anything. Stopping you now.
he couldn't stop him. He just blurted
I
out,
want to cross the street.
no! He tried to stop him, but it was too late. Tried to shush him up. He had to be punished. Very good. Oh, what about the moment with his future bride-to-be, Beth? That beautiful, wondrous moment right before the first kiss. That magical, wondrous moment when their lips were just about to touch. And Bart blurted out,
Mommy.
Beth tried to shush him. Yeah. But it was too late. She had to be punished. We didn't get any farts out of all that. That was really awesome. That was very good. Well, Blind Bart was a beggar on Bailey Boulevard, which was the only entryway in and out of Jericho. And when word came that Jesus was going to come into the city, everybody was very excited. Of course, the first question on everybody's mind was, what about Bart? And so the village elders got together and decided that his caregivers, under penalty of death this time, would be required to keep Bart from blurting under penalty of death. And so the day of the day of Jesus' arrival came and went. No blurting, none at all. During the entire time of Jesus' stay, everything went just as planned. No blurting. And then, on the day that Jesus was leaving Jericho, as he was walking down Bailey Boulevard from somewhere deep in the throngs, way back in the lines, Bart blurted out, and before anybody could shush him, he said it again louder.
Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me.
Before anyone could shush him, he said it one more time, louder. Jesus, Son of...
David, have mercy on me.
Everybody was silent except for Jesus. Jesus wasn't speechless. He went right up to Bart and he said, Bart, what can I do for you? The response from Bart was not blurted. It had been on the tip of his lips since the day he was born. He knew exactly what he wanted to say. He said, Jesus, I want to see. And so Jesus restored Bart's sight. And blind Bart believed and became believing Bart. And also, Jesus took on the penalty of sin for anyone who had ever been convicted. And blind Bart's mother, Betty, became believing Betty. Bob became believing Bob. Billy became believing Billy. Ben became believing Ben. And even Beth became believing Beth. And that's the legacy and the story of blind Bartimaeus, the blurter. Good job, you guys. Very good. Best group ever. Best group ever. Oh, awesome. That was awesome. Okay, remind me of our alliteration. Ask and
You shall receive. See,
and you shall. And then as we consider how we pray to God, we should remember